So T-Series versus PewDiePie may have been one of the biggest stories on YouTube here in the West. But what if I told you there was this whole other story that we Westerners have almost completely ignored? So let's look at this. Hi, my name is Ryan. I make videos on social media, and frankly, we were wrong about T-Series. And based on the responses in the comments, not only was I wrong, but I'm not the only one who's not been told the whole story or been ignorant to the truth. But in case you just returned from a long trek in the Andes Mountains, firstly, congrats on your endurance. Secondly, for months, T-Series, an Indian media channel, has been edging up on PewDiePie's #1 spot. Super controversial. Why? I don't know, really. There's been a lot of misinformation. Shame on you, Whitey. Ignorance. Sorry. Well, it turns out the Indian rise is much more than just a bunch of sub-botting or big lasagna. But first, let's send it to my friend Eric, who's gonna give you the actual facts behind the rise in India and why India has been such a powerhouse online.
So how did this growth happen, and how did all these people get online? Well, from 2016 forward, the cost of 4G internet dropped dramatically. As I understand it, the tariffs went down, and Jio also started providing super cheap internet. Compared to what I pay here in North America, I pay roughly $100 a month for unlimited internet in my phone. I went to the Jio website, and it is 199 rupees per month for 25 gigs. That works out to a little less than $3 US per month. So roughly in India, you're paying about $3 per month for internet, and I'm paying $100. It's about 3%. And this has led to massive opportunities for individual creators and small creators in India. Ryan and I unfortunately didn't get our facts completely right in the last video, and we're sorry about that. So what Ryan's gonna do right now is he's gonna show you some of the Indian creators that we have found that basically no one knows about in the West that are amazing. Ryan, back to you.
So apparently T-Series isn't the only hot thing going around in India right now, based on the thousands and thousands of comments that I read, lost a lot of sleep over, as you can tell, mostly pointing out my stupidity. T-Series is just one of the many channels booming right now. But how did we not see them? That kind of reminds me of Plato's theory of the cave. Wow, that may be the deepest thing you've ever said to me, other Ryan. Yes, it is. And I'm gonna tell you why. What if all your life you lived in a cave? You knew nothing but the cave, so why would you expect there to be any type of life or anything beyond the darkness that you have enjoyed your entire life? A whole world that you had not experienced because you couldn't see it yet. Well, I've been living in a cave on YouTube, and now it's clear we've all been wrong over here. There are so many individuals killing it in India. For instance, I was reading the comments and everyone kept telling me to check out this guy named Jus Reign. So all right, who is he?
Seriously, why?
Jus Reign, or Jus Reign. I really need to learn how to pronounce these names better. 29 years old, coming up from a humble upbringing. Whoa, over 900,000 subs? Well, no wonder. I mean, India has such a big population. Wait, sorry, what? He's Canadian? Why is he so popular? Oh, never mind, I get it. Swag. Now, if you're not familiar with Jus Reign, as I wasn't, you may have seen him in your recommended feed recently with his video in defense of T-Series, which we're going to talk about in a minute, so stick around. And looking closer at his channel, he's really no newcomer to the platform. He's been here since 2009. And somehow, his oldest videos are still better than my old videos. And that's saying something, because his first video is literally him listing 25 things he has in his bedroom.
Car charger, tabla, CD, highlighter.
You know what type of content I was making back in 2009? This.
Oh, crap, that hurt. I'm an alien. I'm an alien. I got a big blaster that blows up people's heads. I'm an alien. An alien.
Wow, I regret seeing that. But Jus Reign is much more than your average YouTuber. Oh yes, he is also an actor, having been in a few Punjabi films. Not only that, but he is also a classical musician who plays the tabla. Okay, someone seriously correct me in the comments on how to say these things. I'm so bad. Ignorance. Impressive, Jus Reign, but can you play the spoons? Not good. Okay, back on track. Why is he so popular? Well, you'll notice a trend in his content. A lot of his topics revolve around commentary on issues like racial discrimination, lack of our knowledge in the West of Eastern culture, but in his videos about these things, he's never mean about it. He's not trying to shove some sort of ideology down your throats. He conveys ideas in a very clever, sarcastic way, and he isn't afraid to criticize his own culture. Like in his video, The Things I Hate About India. He gives some fair and honestly humorous criticism, such as the pollution issue that's going on in India and other countries around the world. But he covers them with a hysterical skit like this.
Pollution, crap, spewing about that I swear TLC could make a reality show out of it.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Steve Gerzazy and you're watching TLC's Garbage Hunters.
One of his longest running series, Desi Parents And, where he tackles major issues of his culture and how it shaped his life living in another country, Canada. It gives a really personal feel. It gives off that sort of it ain't so serious kind of vibe. Comedy, something that whether you are Punjabi, Christian, frickin' Moon Man, it's relatable. What does any of this have to do with the fight over T-Series? Well, getting back to his In Defense of T-Series video, if we look at the whole situation, is this really a fight at all? Is it this epic battle of West versus East? Or is it fabricated? Is it something that we simply had to put a spin on? He brought up a lot of good points. People, including myself, have been ignorant to really what's going on in this situation. What does the rise of T-Series truly represent? Sure, it is a massive corporation that is making its mark on the platform. Honestly, I don't think that's a good thing, but it isn't the first time either. However, it also symbolizes the beginning of a new age on YouTube, a new age of individuality, new creators that are going to lead the way, and gives people like Jus Reign, who have been on the platform for so long, a little bit more light. So who else would you like me to talk about in the Indian space? I really want to know. Leave a comment down below, preferably somebody that speaks a little bit of English so that this Westerner can follow along. Remember, I'm Ryan, and I'll see you in the next video.